And we are live. Welcome to the Free to Talk kitchen. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're looking forward to joining us today. Because if you'll notice on the camera with our little name tags, you've got me, but then we've got a celebrity chef joining us. Apparently, it's Gordon Ramsay. Is it?
Yes, it is.
It's Connor. Hello, Connor. How are you doing?
How are we doing?
Are you good?
Yeah, very good, thanks.
Excellent. Yeah, so, are you looking forward to this cook-off today?
I effing am.
I like the little break there. That's good. I like it. So, if you are joining us just this moment in time, please put a comment on just so we know who's watching. But on today's episode of Free to Talk Kitchen, I've roped Connor into doing it with me to basically show all you young people that you could be in Connor's place too, which is really exciting, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Pretty fun for me, I must say.
I really like it. It's good. So today, as you can see, probably from the title, we are making a Thai red curry from scratch. You can see I've got a foray of ingredients on display in the center camera. Connor's got all his stuff ready as well. But unfortunately, one of the big main things you need to make a Thai red curry and cheat at it is a blender. And Connor broke his blender, didn't you, Connor?
I did. I definitely did break my blender.
So we're going to be showing a little cheat.
Yeah, I'm going to do it authentically.
Authentically? Is that what it is now, Gordon? Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Well, basically, I'm going to show a little cheat, hopefully for Connor, on how to mix all these ingredients for the paste. Now, the Thai red curry, the base of it is quite hot. So if you're not too good with really hot food, as we go through some of the ingredients, we will talk about what you can do to kind of lessen it. But the first part of the ingredients, making a paste. Now, with the paste, you can freeze most of it really for later use. What you can use really for it is, get ice cube trays. Have you got an ice cube tray, Connor?
Nope.
No. Outrageous behaviour.
I just buy ice from the shop.
Oh, do you? You cheat at it?
Yeah. The funny thing around that is that's the same thing that broke my blender.
It's almost like Carter was having one against you, wasn't it?
I know. Didn't like that a bit recently. It's also worked out pretty well. It's rock of the smooth, I call it.
Rock of the smooth. Yeah. So if you've got an ice tray, what you can do is you can portion up stuff like this paste into the bits of the ice tray, and then you've got a portion there to mix up with the curry. Now, the base of this curry is all of these ingredients here, which Connor has got ready, and he went to the shop for us as well yesterday and got all the extras. So we've got in this one here, this is cumin. So it's 4 teaspoons of cumin, 4 teaspoons of coriander, 4 teaspoons of paprika. Now, these are all kind of bases of heat. The paprika, you get different types. You get smoky paprika, you get really hot paprika, mild. But these can change depending on how hot you want the curry to be. So just see if you've got any watching. If you are watching, put a comment, say hi to both of us, say hi to Gordon Ramsay. Then we've got, for the rest of the base, we've got a red onion, some garlic, 2 limes, some basil for later. I've got 4 giant red chillies here. This is lemongrass. These are Kaffir leaves, so these go in the curry at the end, and then some ginger.
Right,
have you got all of these ingredients, Connor?
I don't have the Kaffir leaves.
Well, do you know what? That's okay. We can deal with that. They are kind of extra. So what we're going to do first is the basil, the Kaffir leaves. They can go off to one side. Now, Connor, how are you with hot food? Spicy food?
I really like hot. Everything I eat is hot. If you look over here, I have a spindle, and it is just chili sauces. So yeah,
just chili sauces. I like it.
That's it, mate. That's it.
Oh, dear. Right. Okay. So in that case, what we're going to do first? I don't know how big are the chilies you've got.
They're quite big actually. Are they in season at the moment?
I think so. Yeah.
Because you normally want to buy this same bag, they're nowhere near this. To that.
There you go. No, mine's as big as my head. It's good. Right, so I mean, with the chilies, so I've got 4 medium chilies. My ones are quite large. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put 2 of the larger ones in. So first off, Connor, what we need to do with your chilies is just slice them in half and de-seed them.
Okay. So what, long ways?
Yeah, just do it long ways.
Am I cutting the top off first?
Yeah, you can cut the top off first if you want. I'll just do it the different way around. Yeah, so if you are watching, so Connor's joined us today to show off what we can do for a little cook-off. So if any of you guys watching want to have a cook-off with us as well, young people, even other workers, I can show you some recipes, or give us some suggestions in the chat for what kind of recipes you'd like to follow.
What would I do? Just de-seeding these, James?
Just de-seeding them, yeah. You don't want the seeds going in with the paste, really.
Bit hard to crush the seeds, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with your little pestle and mortar.
Yeah. Quick, get back to the old school. Loads of seeds in it.
Yeah, mine are quite full.
I might keep them and grow some chilies.
I've got a chili plant I need to grow actually, but it's a bit difficult living in a flat.
Yeah, you have to when you get like chili seeds and stuff, you have to like do some weird stuff by putting them in like the freezer first, don't you? To like hydrate them or something.
I don't know actually. I've never heard that one.
Yeah, or I think that's if you buy them off the internet.
I'll have to look into them.
Actually, no, I'm thinking of the Venus flytrap.
The Venus flytrap. Right, once you're fully de-seeded, you might want to give your hands a quick wash so you don't poke yourself in the eye with all the hotness and stuff.
That is something you don't want to do.
No.
Especially if you're going to the toilet. That is the worst experience.
Yeah, that is definitely the worst one.
I did that not long ago and I felt like such a fool. That's when I was chopping up loads of Scotch bonnets.
Oh, were you?
That weren't fun.
I like it.
Nearly there. There's loads of seeds in it.
Oh, I think I better try a bit of my chili. Let's see the camera, see what it's like. That's not that bad, actually.
How many servings are we making of this? Because this seems like a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, so this will be a lot of ingredients. So the idea is once we put it all together, this will be a paste.
Okay. All right, cool. We can keep it
of the paste, because that'll be the base of a curry. When you add coconut milk to it, you'll probably get like 4 portions of paste out of this, at least, I reckon, which will make quite easily a curry for 2 to 4 people each time.
That's good then. I'll keep. Yeah. I've actually got some sterilised jars at the moment, so I'll just.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean the paste. Once you've made it in the fridge, it'll keep for about a month really. Without issue, you shouldn't have any problems.
Nice. Right. So yeah, they will be seeded.
Right. So let's just see if we. Nobody said hi yet. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Watch us. Give us attention. Right. So have you got your de-seeding done?
Yeah, it's all done. Yeah.
Okay. So with the chilies, what you want to do is just finely slice them.
Okay.
Crossways, and once you've done that, just make them as small as possible. Just finely dice them. If you can see that on the camera, fairly finely diced, yeah.
Yeah, man, all good.
Cool. Now with mine, I can just roughly do it really because they're going in my blender. Because I'm cheating.
Grey season, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Ah, oh hello, Matt. Matt's just come on the chat. He's saying, "Watch those fingers."
Who's that? RV?
Yeah, RV. Yeah. Now he said that because I took one of my proper sharp kind of chef knives to Lodge Farm.
Yeah.
It's in a sheath, you know, so I could do all the cooking and stuff for the young people. And I left Matt to do the cooking, and within 10 minutes he'd sliced his finger open.
Yeah.
He had to go to A&E.
That's what I'm lucky with stuff like that.
Bless him. Hope you're doing well, Matthew.
Yeah, no, mate. And I was right to only DC 2 chilies, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I mean, if you've got large chilies and you don't want it too hot, because you're going to get a lot of the heat from the paprika, coriander, and cumin. So, I mean, generally with Thai red curries and green curries, you can add like add extra chili at the end as well, and extra ginger.
Yeah, when I go to Oren, which is like Vietnamese, and like they bring you like your pho out, and then you bring you like a little tray, like loads of chili flakes and lemongrass and like limes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Taste.
I've never eaten in Oran actually.
I think it's one of my favourite restaurants in Northampton.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's really good. Like you feel really nice after you've eaten it. It's like
yeah. Yeah, I've been to the Thai place on Welly Road.
Oh, what the blacked out building?
Yeah, that's nice. I do like that.
Yeah, I was looking. Right, that's all done. That's all popped up anyway. Yeah. Right,
so are they all finely diced?
As fine as I think I'm going to get them.
Yeah, well, just shove them in your pestle and mortar.
Yeah, I want to go. Give them another once over. Right, that's the smallest we get. Okay, so I got this pestle mortar for Christmas once. I think I've used it once.
Oh really? Oh, yeah. I love a good pestle and mortar because I had to prep some of the herbs and spices this morning. Because I had like whole cumin, so I had to roast it off first.
Oh, so what? You've ground them yourself?
Yeah.
Ah, right. You're going in, aren't you?
I get serious at this kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. Good. Right. So yeah, that's all in. So shall I start?
Right, so next thing you want to do for yourself is get your onion. Obviously, just chop the ends off. Take the skin off. Do not chop it.
I didn't, luckily. What are you doing? You did it in like quarters.
No, don't chop it into quarters for yourself because you're going to use the grater.
Ah, cool. All right, I get you. Sound.
Right, so on the chat, so Nicola's just said, no excuse now, Connor. You have to use it every day.
That's the more
cooking.
Yeah.
Get you cooking.
So am I grating this now? Or
yes, grate it now. So if you want it to be, I mean, you want to use the smaller side of your grater. You know that you'd normally use for like Parmesan and stuff.
Yeah.
This will make your eyes water.
No, man, I'm solid. It don't really seem to be working.
It's not working?
Getting there, but it's very long-winded. Oh, it's turning it into like juice.
Yes, that's kind of what you want. Because you won't have a blender. You want it to be all the excess water to come out.
I'm not watching this up. The bin.
Now, Connor, that's a bit extreme, isn't it?
We'll see. I'm quite glad I didn't wear a white t-shirt for this.
Yeah. Well, you should be wearing your Free2talk t-shirt, shouldn't you?
I've only got one.
You got one? What?
Yeah, I've got some on order. I've got I got some Free2talk t-shirts, hoodies, a Get Real Youth t-shirt. I got a snapback.
Snapback.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the eyes are starting to go a bit now.
Yeah, once you get through the first outer layer, it should be all right. But just watch your knuckles.
Right, can I just do this into my pestle and mortar? It's just making liquid all over.
Just do it straight into pestle and mortar.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I won't doing that. Oh my god, my eyes. Oh, no. Oh wow.
Right, so whilst Connor is struggling with the onions, I'm just going to get my
Jesus Christ.
garlic out. Now, on the recipe, it does say 6 cloves of garlic. Now, as I said from last week, people learned I love garlic. Now, for me, I still don't think that's enough garlic, but we all
Garlic bread.
I love garlic. Absolutely.
The whole onion, by the way.
Huh?
Am I doing this with the entire onion?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus Christ, my eyes.
Yeah, I told you. Just getting my own back against Connor for calling me a baldy yesterday.
I didn't call you a baldy. You called yourself a baldy.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Love it. Right, so while Connor's struggling there, I'm just gonna take the ends off the garlic on mine, take the skin off, and they can just go straight in the blender for me. Right, okay, so you saw it here first. Using the grater is a bit of a cheat for this kind of stuff, but I wouldn't recommend it, because otherwise you end up in loads of pain like Connor.
Mate, it's not fun in the slightest. Oh my god, I've only done half the onion.
I mean, if you're more comfortable, you can try and just slice it with a knife.
Ah, here we go.
Really fine.
Put my seconds down, right? I'm going to the other side of the grater. It's slightly better. People are loving watching you chop that onion. He's doing well, bless him. Why did I have to break my blender last week?
Dear. Right, I say it again as always whilst I'm waiting for Connor. Like and comment just so we know who's watching, who's doing what. Would be lovely, would be nice.
We are getting there, mate. We are getting there. Come on, Connor, you can do this. You can get serious. Start talking to yourself in third person. Isn't there some sort of trick you can do to stop your eyes from watering when you chop the onion?
Right, so I think I said this last week. I don't know if you watched last week. But
No, I
so
didn't.
I tried loads and loads and loads of different methods. But, I mean, you know Lau, anyway. Right, so I'm sure it was Lau that told me this. He convinced his brother that if you wear a saucepan on your head whilst you cut onions,
Oh no, I'm not.
make your eyes water.
I'm not actually. It's something like having another vegetable in the broom. Like, well, no, we'll have to leave that there.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've done most of it. It's mostly in there. There's loads of onion pulp.
Right, next bit then. So what you'll need to do is your 6 cloves of garlic, you need to finely slice them. Now, For this, if you just want to kind of slice it as much as you can and just shove them straight in the pestle and mortar, you should be able to crush them down quite easily.
Right. Last the end of it there.
And I'm going to get the next couple of bits out ready.
How much more stuff has got to go in this pestle and mortar? Because it's looking quite full already.
If it's looking quite full already, start crushing it down. And just mix it in.
That's why you're the boss. That's why you're in charge here.
Yeah, and then just put it in a separate bowl, just out of the way. Because what you can do once it's in a separate bowl and you get the other ingredients crushed and stuff, you just need to mix them all together. Someone got a message.
Huh?
I just heard a message chime.
Yeah, people are waiting, mate. Life of a rock star, superstar chef, and that. Sitting there crying in my own kitchen because I can't chop it. Right. I'll do that bit. Let me just grab a bowl quickly. So put that in. I don't know what's going on here, but upstairs my other phone's rang like 5 times since we started. Oh, right, spoon. I'm in a lot of pain, man.
You called yourself Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, I'd bang him out. Yeah, the thing with Gordon Ramsay is I bet he's got a blender. Right, cool. So, we've got 6 cloves of garlic, yeah?
Yeah, 6 cloves of garlic, finely slice them.
Okay.
And get in the pestle and mortar. Yes, if you are watching this back, do remember I can get you on here as well, just like Connor. I promise not to put you in as much pain as I've made Connor get into.
And the funny thing is, yeah, like I had to go and buy all the ingredients yesterday. So like I've done this to myself.
Yeah.
Right. Getting there. Bear with me. I think
just on the video, if you are chopping your garlic, you should be able to see me there. So you just slice it like this. Watch the fingers, and then you can just turn it round again. So you're going cross hatching. Just keep going. And you just end up with loads of garlic like that.
Right. Well, I've got the sticks. So we're doing finely slicing and putting them into the pestle and mortar, yeah?
Yeah, and then give them a crush.
Okay. My hands are so sticky from like from grating that onion into juice. I've never done that before in my life. I'm not sure I will do it again. I think straight after this show, I'm going to go down to Argos and find myself a food ninja. There we go. Right, let's stick that in there. Nice. Okay, right, cool. So I'll give that a crush. And then what's up next after that? Mate?
Right, so you want to get your lemongrass, this stuff.
Yeah.
What you want to do, just take the top layer off. Don't know how big the lemongrass is.
1 sec.
Once you've washed, wash it beforehand. Take the top layer off.
We're just using one of these sticks, yeah?
Well, how many sticks did you get in the packet? Because I've got 2 fairly long, big ones.
Yeah, I've got the same as you.
Yeah, okay. So you're going to put both of them in, but just take the outer layer off, and then take off the top, maybe about 1 centimetre, just so you get some fresh stuff. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
Look. Yeah.
Cut the end off.
Yeah, so mine looks a bit like this now. All good?
Yeah, that's cool. Right, and now what you want to do with that is just go all the way down, bottom to top, and just finely slice it. So you should have loads of little bits like that.
Yeah, a bit like a spring onion.
Now me, however, mine is just going straight in the blender. Yeah. I'm definitely rubbing it in, aren't I, a bit?
Whoever's got to clean this up. I think the alternative lemongrass for this.
Lemongrass, yeah.
Like for this, so could you have used like just lemon and a spring onion?
It's not the same taste.
Is it not?
No. You really get a different. It's a different citrusy taste, really, from the lemongrass that comes in.
Yeah. Citrusy.
Citrusy.
The zest a man can get.
So I'm just rubbing it in. It's all stuff ready in my little blender.
I envy you so much right now.
Yeah, once you've got that kind of fairly sliced, you can go put that in the pestle and mortar. Probably crush it with the garlic you've already got in there.
Yeah, I've got that in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Now we've got 2 last ingredients to go in from the food bits, not spices, and these just involve a bit of peeling and some grating, really. So once Connor is ready.
I would have got up early this morning and I would have bought a blender. There we go. My eyes are still killing. Like I can't.
Right.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Right, so get your ginger.
Yeah, one sec. I just need to. How much of this am I using?
The ginger, so probably like 2 reasonably large bits. Yeah, you use all of that.
All right, cool.
So what you do?
Yeah.
You just need a peeler.
Yeah.
And just take off the skin.
I'm just gonna grate it.
So, are you going to get your own back against me on the radio next week?
100%.
Hey James, we've sacked off bald facts. What we've got this week is James must eat a raw onion.
No, I think I'm going to make you do something kind of different. It's something more my forte. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out.
Right, and once you've taken off the skin, you just need to grate it, really.
Oh, man.
I'm so mean and horrible.
Getting there. Cool. Right, then grate it into the pestle and mortar.
Grate it into the pestle and mortar.
Great.
Oh, actually, you can just grate it straight into the bowl with the rest of the stuff because you're just going to mix it together, actually, if you want. Room the pestle and mortar.
When you made Thai green curry at Lodge Farm that time, did you do it like this authentically?
Yeah.
Or did you have a blender?
Yeah, we had a huge blender there.
I hate blenders now. You know, if it was, I was actually going to buy one like last weekend. I just didn't get around to it. I was like, I don't really need one, to be fair. How wrong was I?
How wrong you were, eh?
Right.
Yeah, so anyone watching, hope you're enjoying the pain I'm putting Connor through.
Right, cool. So, next step?
Next step, the 2 limes. So what we're going to do with the limes is we're going to take the zest off. So the zest is the skin.
Yep.
So you can use your grater again. So small egg, just grate the zest off. So it's basically just until you get down to the whiteness. This adds an extra kind of freshness, bit of citrus to it. It is lovely. Oh, it's lovely. I think next time you need to change your chef name because you definitely haven't sworn at all.
I would have done by now, but I tell myself Gina de Campos like the blender. Okay. My favourite thing that Gina de Campos said is like on this morning, and they're like, oh yeah, if you did that, it'd be this, and he's like, well, if my mum had wheels, she'd be a bike.
It's almost like he's kind of putting on the accent like really over the top.
I think he might be, yeah. He's funny though. Have you watched that program, Gino, Gordon and Fred?
No, I saw an advert for it yesterday actually.
It's really funny. Yeah.
They're in Las Vegas having going to a restaurant that sells a burger for $777.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
You look good. My zest in
crazy money. Whereas with this recipe, you can make it all for less than a tenner. Yeah, so once you get your zest done, you can just put that straight in the bowl rather than pestle and mortar. And once the zest is done, get your limes, cut it in 2. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Cut it in 2. So hold the lime in one hand.
One sec.
Just squeeze it. Just squeeze it so you catch any of the pips, but all the juice goes into the bowl, or in my case, the blender.
Jesus.
Are you struggling?
It's a bit of a workout.
What's the idea? Don't need a gym.
I know. Right, so I'm squeezing this all in, yeah?
Yeah.
Both limes.
Both limes, yeah.
Whose lime is it anyway?
Hey!
I think we should call the program.
Whose lime is it anyway?
You've crossed the line now, James.
Oh. Oh, Lewis Pickford. Hello, Lewis. Hope you're doing well. We are making a Thai red curry. You'll probably put in the comments that it's terrible. So Lewis used to be my little helper. He's not so little anymore because he's 19 now.
Oh, I know Lewis. Yeah.
Help out in the kitchen all the time. Right, once you've got all the juice and limes done, give your hands a wash.
Looking very good. Mine's not so much of a paste. It's more of like a relish.
A relish, that's fine. Right, and then, so we've got the cumin, coriander and paprika. So you want to put 4 teaspoons of each into the mixing bowl.
Okay.
And then in my case, it is ready to be mixed in my blender.
It's a good thing I'm all right at mixing, isn't it? Right.
Now, in my case, you should be able to see, so I've done the first bit of blend. I probably should have used a bigger blender because you can see they're still a bit chunky. But if you are using a blender and it's a bit like this, just add a bit of oil.
Yeah, it's quite pasty now. I've added it.
It's gone pasty, yeah?
Yeah, definitely paste worthy.
Right, so that's about, if you can see on the camera, that is a good consistency. I mean, it doesn't want to be like a liquid, really. Is this the kind of consistency you're getting, Connor?
Yeah, pretty much. I've got some a couple of little like crispy bits of chili, but I don't mind that.
Yeah.
This is what we've got going on. That kind of thing.
Yeah, that's good, mate. That's good. Yeah.
Handmade as well.
There you go. See? See?
I'm going to have to plug my laptop in. I'm going to have to switch over to the other station.
The other station? The cooking station?
Yeah, is that where we're going anyway?
Yes.
Luckily that, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so once Ramsey is in his new cooking station, so what we want to do is you want to get a saucepan or a large frying pan. Now, I'm using a large frying pan myself.
I've got like a big old wok.
Oh, wok will be good. If you want to use a wok, use a wok.
That's what we're going for. I'll cook everything. It's designed. It's basically it's like a hybrid between a wok and a frying pan.
I like it. I need to get one.
Really good. You get them in Wilkinson's. They're non-stick. Tefal is like 15.
Tefal.
We're trying to get sponsorship for Free to Talk to Kitchen.
Yeah, Tefal, if you're watching.
Big up to Tropical Sun for their ground Dania.
Right, so in that wok, you just want to put a little bit of oil.
What kind of oil? Any preference?
Just vegetable oil will be fine.
Cool. So I was thinking maybe something like that.
Also, at this stage, what you want to do, you want to boil a kettle ready for the rice.
See, this is where I've done you in there because I've got microwave rice because it's so much easier.
You got microwave rice, have you?
Yeah, for me, if I'm making a big batch of food, I would boil it. Like in Aldi, you get the microwave pouches. They're like 30p, and put it in the microwave 2 minutes. You've got perfect rice.
I've just realised how loud my kettle is, so I might leave that off for the second. So what you want on the wok, you want a medium heat, really.
Right.
So don't put it on a really high heat straight away. Start it off at a low heat and build up a bit, so you don't burn the oil too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Then for the paste, so you can see we should have quite a lot here. So if you get a big tablespoon, yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's all nicely mixed in. Now for this paste, you probably want to put in 2 tablespoons heaped. And just fry it off a little bit. Mix in with the oil. Again on a medium heat. You don't want too much smoke coming off. And you obviously don't want to burn it on the wok.
Nope. Okay.
And you just leave that for a second. Now when you're cooking stuff like this, you don't want to move it around too much. Because what will end up happening is you'll just stop it cooking properly, cooking through. I've just added a little bit of water to mine to stop it burning too much. Are you getting a lot of aromas yet?
Yeah, it's getting there.
All right. So now, get your coconut milk. Open up the can. And you see on the camera, you always get this solid bit at the top.
Give it a good shake.
You can give it a good shake. I just kind of take the tin off and just mix it. Go straight in. Now you can, for curries like this, if you're not too keen on the coconut, I mean it's not too common when it's high, but you can use double cream instead. If you just want that creaminess, but you don't want that kind of the coconut coming through. Right, and then just mix that together.
I used about half of the paste mixture. Is that about right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I use a bit less.
My the other part of my kitchen is like an absolute bomb site. Whilst that's doing that, I'm going to quickly tidy up.
Okay then. Well, at this stage, I mean, you just get your kettle on ready for. I know you haven't got rice, but for anyone else.
Well, you start doing.
I'm ready for the rice. The chicken that is going to go in, or any veg that you may fancy if you're vegetarian, or tofu. Tofu's really good. Because I do need to do a vegetarian recipe at some point. But tofu is actually a really good one.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, isn't it? You just cook the tofu instead.
Yeah, I mean, I like tofu, to be honest.
Right, really like
I'm not vegetarian, but I eat it.
Yeah. I've lived with it for quite a while, so.
That a nice smell. Right, so once that is simmering a bit, you can prep your chicken, and it works well with breast or thighs. I just prefer breast myself. Obviously, thighs are cheaper. If you want to go a bit further, but I'm just a bit weird. I don't like chicken on the bone too much.
I don't either. It's not bad.
I mean, I'll eat it, but I won't kind of cook it.
I don't really like any food that's not on the bone or anything, yeah? Me and my mate went to a Caribbean restaurant on Monday.
Oh, yeah, I saw. How was it?
Yeah, it was really good. The food he had like this fish, like escavette fish or something.
Yeah.
And literally the whole fish just come out. And like and he was just eating it, and he was like eating its brain and everything. I was like, mate, that's disgusting.
Wow. Wow. Now, depending on how many people you're feeding, you can put like 1 or 2 chicken breasts in. I'm just going to put 1 in myself. And once the curry is actually simmering and you're getting a bit of a change of colour on top, so some of the oil escaping, that's when you want to add the chicken to it. So the chicken just goes straight in the curry.
You know them packets of breast that I got? Did you use both? Sorry.
Packet for what? Sorry.
You know the chicken breast? Did you use both of them?
I'm just using 1, but it's entirely up to you.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll use 1, and I'll save the other. Dinner on Free2talk.
Yeah. And then obviously once you've handled the raw meat, do give your hands a wash.
So we just literally throw in this chicken right in, yeah?
Just throw it straight in, yeah. Because it's basically just going to cook in the sauce, so you don't have to fry it off beforehand or anything.
Nope.
Now, if you did fry it off beforehand, that's kind of what they do with other curries, like Indian curries. They might fry it off beforehand before it goes in the sauce.
Yeah.
Just to give it a different taste, really. Right, so Lewis has said you should cook this at the youth club. When it opens, they will love it. Well, I hope so. I mean, the Thai green curry I did was popular. I think a lot of the young people liked it. Now, Connor hasn't got these, but I have. So I've got some Kaffir lime leaves, these little dried ones. So we're just going to put a couple in.
Yeah, they definitely did not sell those in Lidl.
Yeah.
I went there for convenience, and it ended up being loads more inconvenient.
Oh dear.
Go.
Right, so you might be able to hear the kettle that I'm about to boil. It's a bit loud. Lewis, hopefully I'll be there. Oh, you're too old now, Lewis. And it should be sending food round to those watching. Now, James and Connor's takeaway service is not up and running yet, unfortunately.
We could do that, though. You cook it, and I'll walk up your 15 million flights of stairs and collect it. Yesterday, I literally ran to the top floor and realised it weren't even the top floor. Yeah, I was knackered.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've got all my excess stuff here. I don't want to make it too hot, to be honest, to start off with.
Yours looks a little darker than mine.
Sorry?
Yours looks a little bit darker than mine. Is that because you added?
That's to do with how much of the paste you put in.
Okay. Mine looks like an okay colour. I've got one of these wireless Dyson Hoovers, right? And I've got like all of these like crumbs and like seeds from the chili over the side. You don't know if you meant to do, but what I tend to do is I get it out and I just hoover the side.
What, of all the food?
Yeah, like all the only like little things like the seeds and stuff. Yeah.
It's so lazy.
Oh no, it's dead.
Serve you right for being so lazy.
There's a difference between being lazy and being smart. Work smart, not hard.
Oh dear. Right, so with the chicken in, you just want to have it simmering, probably for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So I've got my rice on now. Now I could have made Thai sticky rice, so instead of water, I could have put coconut milk in. But I'm just making some plain rice.
That's my fault.
No, it's because I've got loads of bags of rice. Oh, so we've got someone saying, send some round to your mum, Connor.
That is my mum.
Your mum, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like see the earlier part of the show where James made me grate an entire onion? Bring child.
If she hasn't, she can watch it back on Free2talk CIC Facebook or on our YouTube channel, Free2talk Youth and Community. Little plug there. There we go.
You got it, mate. That's how the world goes round.
All right, so let's have a look at the chicken. So my chicken's cooking all right, quite nicely. Just making sure nothing's getting stuck to my pan because this pan isn't non-stick. My rice should be good and done in about 10 minutes, hopefully.
See, another method of doing it from the Connor Osborne School of Work Smart, Not Hard. Booyah! Now my dad's joined in.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's a family affair.
That's nice. Oh, look at this family affair. I love it. Well, obviously I did say to Connor earlier that I told some of my friends about what we were doing. Well, our friends, really.
Oh, yeah. I went to my mum and dad yesterday, and my dad made the well, it was a joint effort, but we made pizza toast at like 10 o'clock at night. It was pretty insane, to be fair.
Pizza toast.
Yeah, good, really good. The best cheese on toast ever. That's
your dad's just said. Did you tell James about the pizza toast?
Yeah, that's what I said. He reminded me.
Just seen it on there.
Do some like quick fire Free2talk kitchens like that. So
well, yes, I suppose I could.
Not specifically that, but Like, bam, how to do this in 10 seconds.
Or you get your dad to teach you how to do it, and you can come on again and cook off me. Show me how to make something.
Oh mate, I'm gonna ruin you next time. I'm gonna make you I'm gonna make you have to like squeeze a lemon into your eye or something. You have to feel it authentically. You have to feel it. You have to feel it before you feel it.
Right.
To taste it through the eye.
Now I have squeezed lemon in my eye before as well, and it hurts.
I don't doubt
it. Really hurts. Right. So once you've got your chicken like really nice and white, so the outside is nicely cleanly cooked, this is where you're going to be adding some of the basil. So just get the basil, just take the leaves off, just add them straight in.
Here's what I made earlier. I can't believe you haven't said that yet.
Said what?
I can't believe you haven't gone, here's one I made earlier.
Because we're making it as we go. So the basil will just add a bit of a nice kind of freshness to it. Now what you want to do though is keep your Kaffir leaves kind of out of the way of the basil, just while you mix it in. Just so you kind of know where the Kaffir leaves are, just so you can take them out afterwards, really. And now, it's probably a good time to do the taste test.
Go on then.
Thai red curry. I mean, mine's quite mild.
I feel like mine's going to be quite mild as well. I'm definitely going to add some chili flakes. Yeah, it's very mild.
Well, you can add some chili flakes to it if you like.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to.
What you also want to add at this stage is a bit of sugar, probably a teaspoon.
What, just white sugar?
Just white sugar's fine, yeah. And you can also season it a bit now as well. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt to mine. Try and work out where the sugar's gone.
Oh no! Run out of salt. How can you run out of salt?
You run out of salt?
Yeah.
Oh mate.
I might have another one somewhere actually. Oh yeah, I do. Right in the back. Yeah. Getting some very nice coloration now, I must say.
Your dad said use mango chutney instead of sugar. Yeah, I mean, I use mango chutney with Indian curries all the time. Just add it in. But just because I'm making Thai, I just went for the sugar. I generally use brown sugar because it's less processed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good to add something sweet in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially with spicy food, like stuff like jerk chicken. That's you make it incredibly hot, and then you put sugar and lime and coconut in it. Well, not coconut, but
I think a lot of people just don't realise you add sugar to it. Like you do it with chillies and stuff like that all the time as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it just adds a bit of that extra sweetness.
Yeah. Yeah, that mango chutney trick for an Indian curry. That works.
Yeah, I mean,
when I've
had a takeaway in the past, and they kind of have, I'm a bit weird because I love coconut, right? So normally you'd think I'd go for a korma or something, I also love really, really hot curries. So there's a curry that you can get from a few places in Northampton called a Ceylon.
Oh yeah.
So it's basically a korma, but with Naga chilies in it.
Yeah, I might try that actually. I really like kormas, but I would never go to a curry house and get a korma. I might try that. What's it called?
Yeah.
A Ceylon.
Ceylon, yeah. Oh, molasses, yeah. Peter, molasses works really well. I mean, I was looking. I did have some molasses somewhere, but I don't know where they've gone. That's what I was going to add in, but I've just got some soft, dark brown sugar instead. I would also normally have brown rice, but I've run out, I think.
I've literally got loads of that. That's the only rice I buy.
We normally get it, but we had from my girlfriend. Her mum just had like 8 bags of white rice in her pantry, so we've got them now, which means we're going to have rice until 2022. Yeah, it's good. Mine's all right. It's not too hot at all. I'm not adding any more chili to mine, just so my girlfriend can have some.
Adding quite a bit.
I mean, my red chilies that I added at the beginning weren't actually very hot. I don't know about yours.
Mine wouldn't have been. They weren't hot ones. They were just, you get the mild ones.
Yeah. Right, at this stage as well, whilst I'm waiting for the rice, you can take out the Kaffir lime leaves if you like. If you put them in, I mean, Connor doesn't have to worry about that, but you should have the nice fresh basil there.
Do you remember years ago when Gordon Ramsay did the Great Cook Along Live?
I don't think I ever saw it,
It was a bit like this. They had like loads of different blocks on the TV, different people in the houses. We should definitely do that. We should just get everyone, tell everyone the ingredients in advance. Have loads of people to see how we get.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. So are we nearly ready to take this out then? Yeah. So I'm going to put my microwave rice in.
Yeah, put your microwave rice in.
Work smart, not hard. I don't know what it is yet. I only just got to the point where I can actually cook rice properly without it all sticking to the pan.
Right, so I'm going to mix something in. Even though I've done a lot of cooking in my time, like working in pubs and restaurants and stuff, rice always annoys me to cook it.
It does with me too. But you've got the opportunity to get some practice in now with your 6 kilos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get on chiliesontheweb.com. The selection's amazing. What's that, Peter? Is that actual fresh chilies or chili sauces or what? Or just curry?
You bought a load of dried chilies from, I think they're from Mexico or something.
Oh, okay.
Loads of different types. Pretty cool. I think they might do sauces and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looked quite cool.
Where I put my serving spoons.
Might take it on my road trip later.
You what?
Might take it on my road trip later. Just plug the slow cooker into the charging port in the car. And just have it on the back seat.
Right. We are almost ready to serve.
Oh. Ready to get served or to serve?
Get served, yeah.
You just got served. I'm going to go for the bowl approach.
Oh, that's what I've got.
Is that a bowl?
Yeah, it's a bowl. Big bowl.
I need to get some like that. So I haven't got plates or these things. Yeah, they sort of they do both jobs, don't they?
And just to add that little professional touch.
What was that?
There you go. Thai red curry, bit mild, with some rice. And let's give it a taste. And we shall taste together, Connor.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Let me just get the get it going on.
Lewis, message you the recipe. Yeah, sure.
Getting there. This is how I'm going to do this. That's all. Getting there.
We're almost there.
There we go. On the stick with this. Top. There we go. That looks amazing.
Show it off, show it off. Ah, wicked. Right.
Nice.
Here's our tasting. Tastes like Thai red curry to me.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Banging. There you go.
Very zesty.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Right, so the ingredients are embedded into the video for you, Lewis, if you so like. And then you've watched the guide on how to make it. You just need a blender at the beginning so you don't end up like Connor.
Yeah, I really regret breaking my blender now.
Bless you. But that was Free to Talk Kitchen. So if you want to be on it, have a cook-off like this, like you've seen with me and Connor, just let me know, get in contact. Give us it a like, give it a share, all the other things for social media. But thank you very much for joining us. And thank you, Connor.
With that, I'm now going to enjoy my my Thai red curry.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. All right, guys. Say bye, everybody.
See you later, everyone.
Bye, everybody.